This will be one of the best clutches you will ever see. Greetings ladies and gentlemen, I'm Narsgel and I welcome you to the next video. This time I will show you only the most important moments of this match, so the footage will move forward a bit because the most important thing is the end. I am playing US 7.0 lineup, you will see me use most of it in this match, and I am playing the Carpathians with just one capture point. I took out M36 as my first tank and I went straight for the cap, and now I'm clashing with that BTR. There are actually multiple of the BTRs and I'm trying my best to stay alive and to get them critical and possibly killed. Also remember that every hit I score is more research points and surveillance for me, so it's a win situation. And yeah, that pesky BTR camping there is boiling my blood up. And what's even worse is that you can see on the minimap that my team is dying around me, so soon I am just the only one standing here. Nevertheless, after like 5 minutes of fighting, I finally get to kill this BTR. However, enemies are already pushing me and soon I am killed. Still, that is over 1000 score, and now it's time to spawn my favorite plane, the F-89B. And I do a terrible job with it. I just kill one AA, and just as I'm trying to reapproach my enemies, I get shot by a prop because I wasn't paying attention and I couldn't see him. No worries, it's time to spawn the A2D. I fly to the battlefield, I can see that enemy is capturing A point, so killing them must be my priority, and I do really solid bombing run. That's 2 enemies down, more importantly, 1 less enemy to be dealt with at A, but sadly, as I am turning around to bomb yet again, I get sniped by the AA. No problem, I can always spawn again, which is what you should be doing in every match. And if we take a second to look on the minimap, you can see that we have 3 tanks down on the right and only 1 tank at the capture point, so I must go there and reinforce him. The enemy, however, also has 3 planes in the air, and in the meantime, while I am slowly moving towards the A point, I do some anti-air duties. And as I am approaching the hill, I actually get shot by someone that decided not to cap the A point, but instead to intercept our way from our spawn. And it's very lucky that it didn't kill me. I disabled his breach and now I can push him. I also get this Snail air kill on my way to the capture point, which the enemy just started to capture, and now I need to do my best to defeat the enemies around the capture point and to capture it because I am the only one here. I killed the object 120, so this is 8.0 actually, it's a very nice full up tier, and it's time to capture the point. Unfortunately, during that I get strafed by the Su-9. And soon after I can hear that something big is moving through this way I am looking at. It's the French super bias. I luckily got him critical and now I will just hide here and hope for the best. He pushes me, I killed his driver so he can't shoot me even though his barrel is poking out through the wall, it wouldn't work, but I got killed by another PTR. No problem, it's time to spawn again in yet another plane. It's also time to raise the morale of my team, and as soon as I am close to the battlefield I look to my targets and prepare for my bombing run. I do high speed drops and it doesn't work out so well, I only got critical on that super bias. And after flying around for a bit, I decide to engage the only light target I can find, which is that BTR, and he shoots me down. And here comes the fun. The only thing I can spawn is the terrible M42 Duster. My team is not pushing forward the enemy because they have much heavier tanks than we do and they are camping us from good positions. And the enemy also has the capture point. So the ticket bleed has started, we are losing tickets, and the enemy just have everything they need to win the match. You can see that all we have now is that marder next to me. We also have some tank coming from our spawn, while the enemies have 2 tanks on our right. And so I decide, why not? Why shouldn't I just push it? But if I want to get to the capture point, I need to take a route where no one will be, because I can't kill any medium tank with this thing. So I first do some scouting to see if there aren't any enemies camping. I don't see any, so I drive forward. My teammate with another duster does a covering fire for me, and he disables the track on this Conqueror. And it's just amazing how every detail that happened was important, and you will soon see why. That Conqueror unfortunately killed my teammate with the duster, so ripped you, buddy. And I'm trying to disable his cannon. I don't manage to do that, but he misses, and I am free to go towards the capture point, and he can't follow me because his tracks are disabled. Another important thing is that marder I was standing next to just a few minutes before killed that IS-3 and is keeping busy that T-44, I think that was at least T-44. Still, thanks to the scouts, I can see that there are still enemies around A. I couldn't see this guy, however, because he wasn't scouted, and he almost kills me. He disables my breach, but I killed him before that. Skill matters indeed. That was very skillful from my part. No luck involved at all. Yeah. Anyway, I can now capture the point. There is a helicopter to the left from me. He luckily doesn't go after me, and he gets shot down soon after. And so far so good. I capture the point, I repair, but now I can hear that the enemy is coming. And the enemy, well, in fact, enemies are really close. And if they kill me here, they can still recapture it in time. There is one ZSU-57-2 coming from their spawn next to that tree, and one other enemy hiding behind those rocks. I get him critical, he disables my breach, but he doesn't kill me. And so now he doesn't have time to recapture it, and we win the match. This truly was an amazing story of M42 Duster, otherwise tank I totally despise, to actually win me the match. My team also did an amazing job protecting me and, you know, keeping the enemy busy. And so remember, lads, never surrender. I will see you next time. Bye!